and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to start a new Let's Play. It's a game called The Ancient Cities. It's by Casual Games, and I have never played this before. I went through the tutorial, or saying I have never played it before is kind of wrong. I've played it for like 1 hour before, trying to figure out just so that I wouldn't jump into a let's play without any knowledge. But yeah, I started off a game just to get to know some of the basic controls and some of the basics in the game, and I quite liked the hour that I played. Yeah, you jump into this beautiful start screen when the game finally loads. It takes a while for it to load. I guess it might have to do with my computer. But yeah, you go into a new game, and when you get into that menu, you will be able to select when you start the game mode. I chose Spring Beginner. Game speed I set to normal, and I turned the tutorials off as I have played it before. And you can also set where you want to start the game, where you want your tribe to start. So I set it up in kind of the Netherlands. Yeah, and we're into the game. It's I haven't read anything about the game before. I just saw some posts on Instagram, and I thought the game looked so nice, so I wanted to try it. So no real knowledge of this game except that I liked what I saw. But due to my knowledge of some other uh, settlement games, resource gathering, those sorts of games, I decided to place my first settlement by the sea, and also, um, yeah, just so that we are close to, I guess, the fishing. The first time I started the game, I started it in Norway, up in my region. It's kind of in the middle of Norway, and the weather was it was awful. So it was kind of a hard place to start, and that's why I chose to start in kind of milder conditions. I don't know if that is the case for this placement or if it will be the same. I really don't know, but it was kind of a lot of mountains, and yeah, I didn't have the sea close by, so I kind of misplaced that one. But I got a run through of the basic knowledge to know how to navigate through the games. But as you can see, the loading time is kind of long. It's due to my computer, I guess. But just look at this; it looks beautiful. So yeah, the first thing we do is we find a place where we want to settle down and start building the stuff. I choose to migrate to a place where there were sea, because I wanted the fish as a resource, food resource. So I was kind of looking for the sea, and kind of disappointed that I couldn't find it. I guess there's maybe a better way to navigate the map than just going out looking. I paused the game because I feel like the daytime is kind of short and the nighttime is kind of dark and long. So I just paused the game as I was searching here for the sea, and I didn't take into consideration a lot of other stuff, but like other resources. But you can see here, I eventually I found the sea, and I chose to set up on this location just close by, so we wouldn't have to travel far to get to the sea. And I chose the looked kind of sandy, but you never know in this game, these kind of games, what you get. So yeah, close to the sea, we have some resources close by. And the first thing you do is you have to set up groups, like the gatherers, set up groups so that they can go out gathering stuff. And I want them to gather sticks because that is very, very important, and stones and straw. That's the first thing I'm setting them up to gather, and some food, just so we can have that is the berries and the hazelnuts and the mushroom. And some of these they are seasonal, so they won't be available at all times. But yeah, having a gatherer group, you see they have some resources when they arrive. They have some pine sticks, some leather, and 49 dried fish. That is not enough to sustain them through winter, but they will hunt and they will fish during winter also. So, yeah, but also setting up hunters to go hunt for us. And you can also here choose which animals you want them to hunt. But I don't know really what the tutorial told me to do. It told me to set up wild boar, but I think it was just to show me how to do it. So I tend to choose more animals to hunt, and also setting up a crafting group to craft the tools and the materials. The sticks you gather, they have to be made into fine sticks. And then again, if you want a wooden spear, like the hunters need those, you have to also have a fine stick to make that. And you can see this is a storage area where I chose to store the sticks that I asked my gatherers to gather. And you could also see there was a little rat that ran over the ground. Uh, so yeah, but also you have to set up some places for them to sleep. And the pelt hut, that one is kind of easy to set up, as you have some of the sticks and you have the leather. But what I usually set up first is the small fireplace, because they can cook there and they can sleep around that one. So it's a good thing to have from the start, and it gives you light in the game during nighttime also. And yeah, you don't have to set up builders, not as far as I know, because the gatherers, they will also build. I didn't really quite understand that, but because you can choose to have builders. But at this stage, I don't have many people in the tribe, so I kind of just set up no builders. And here I'm going in and marking the areas where I want the whole community to go and gather sticks, because there's not a lot of sticks in the community and I need a lot of sticks. So I instead of having the gatherers go out and just gather the sticks, I wanted the whole community to go out and gather sticks. And you can see in the menu that it's not just sticks I'm asking them to gather, they will also chop down and crop, take with them everything they find in the area I set up. So I chose to not have them chopping the trees and not have them gathering the straws and stuff from the ground in the areas where I asked them to go. So just gathering the sticks is what I want them to do. So I try to click away the cropping and the chopping, cropping and chopping. Yeah, so that they don't spend time doing that in the beginning, when I have few people and I'm kind of in a hurry to get some of the buildings up and running. so that my people are content. But you don't necessarily have to have housing for them immediately, but they tend to be happier when you do that. So yeah, spending some time. It's a very slow game. I would say it takes time to progress, and from my point of view, it's a really good game. I relaxed when I played it, and it's also a very challenging game because you can't just rely on the game to figure it out themselves based off of the groups that you set up, or eventually when you have more people you might be able to do that, but right now I need to micromanage them. And you see now the small fireplace, it's up, and during nighttime they don't work. They sit around, they talk, they eat, they sleep around the fireplace, and they just enjoy themselves together. It's raining now, so it's kind of heavy rain also. It's springtime, and you can set that the people can work longer hours, but they tend to get kind of not happy if they have to work very long hours. And you can see up there's sun at the top of the screen, and that one tells me if it's daytime or nighttime. You can also see that with the dark and the light, but yeah. And the hammer up in the screen, that one tells me that it's work hours now, so they are working. And maybe I shouldn't have made this let's play in a high game speed, but I kind of felt it took such a long time to be able to build the houses and do the stuff. So I wanted to just play it through, because if not, I think I played this during a weekend, and I think I had 10 hours of recording time playing the game, and I haven't advanced really that much. Well, in the end I did, but that will be for a later episode. You will see what I did. But yeah, it takes a while. So that's why I choose to speed up the game. And yeah, it's still raining quite a lot. We are approaching summer. We are we are having temperatures of 12 Celsius, and you can see again we haven't gotten any houses up, or not houses, but huts or tents or anything for the people to live in. So it's I don't know if it's due to my slow progress or my way of playing that this is taking so long. But yeah. And I'm also setting down quite a lot of things to be built. Like here I chose to set down a bench for them to sit on, so that the craftsmen can sit somewhere when they are crafting the sticks and the ropes and everything. And yeah, during nighttime you can't really see much. It's really dark. But during daytime, I think the game is very beautiful. It's a lovely game to watch and also play. So I would recommend you to buy this. And I am in. I'm just saying my way of playing is not a best way or best practice of playing. It's just how I got into the game and how I figured out how to play it. So it's just friendly advice on how to play it. And You're free to comment below if you have any suggestions on how to play this or if there's anything that I could be doing more efficiently. And now we have the first pelt hut. That one is up, so some people can now sleep inside, and some people still have to sleep by the fire, the small fireplace. Luckily, it's just summer. It's worse in the winter when they have to sleep outside in the snow. And that was the case when I started the other game, that the people actually had to sleep outside in the snow during storms around the fireplace. But I guess it was other times back in is it? It's 6,927 27 before Christ or BC. So it's quite a long time ago. And yeah, the storage areas, there isn't a lot of buildings storing the materials. I have some for the food, or I have one for the food, but adding some of the storage areas just to clean up the camp and have materials and food placed at the same place. I find that useful in the game so that it's not just laid out all around the campsite. And I figured out later on that right now I'm using the lasso tool to create the storage areas, and they turn out not looking that great. Well, when you can see. Sorry. But during the dark you can't see, so why bother? But yeah, I figured out that you can actually make squares instead of the lasso tool that I'm making it with now. But yeah, it's also, I don't think there's really a function for this. I know you can assign the gatherers to the different storage areas, but I didn't feel like it did anything different. But I still use them quite a lot, just so that we can have the camp more organized. Because if not, you can see that they tend to put things just on the ground and just go ahead with the other chores. So yeah, but we do have gathered a lot of stuff already, like the hazelnuts. We're gathering berries, the fish we are getting, and we have a lot of meat. And I think we will have to get into having some of the food dryers in the settlement soon, so that we can preserve the meat in a better way than what we are doing now, and also the fish. So I guess we will have to place down two of those, but they need rope, and we do not have a lot of plant fibers, but I'm placing down two of them anyways, just so that we can start building up those also. Not spending a lot of time making houses for them. I don't know if that is a good idea, or I don't know. I haven't tried making more houses faster, but I feel like the few resources we do have right now, I want to spend them on everything instead of just building houses and then starting the drying of meat and everything. But yeah, and in the tool craftsman, like craftsman producing the tools and the materials. I struggle a bit to figure out how to make them more most efficient, because right now we don't have any fine sticks, and without fine sticks, or we do have a few fine sticks but not a lot of them, and without them we won't We won't. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, I was kind of so, but sometimes you get a pop up in the lower right corner of the screen, and it will tell you if somebody has gained knowledge, or when you have finished building something and stuff like that. And right now we had a new person joining our tribe, and that is good because then we have more people doing the different tasks. And I have also placed up a haystack just so that we can have the. It's mostly for the straws to be placed in another place than in the storage areas because I find it kind of, although it's not as chaotic as the place being or the stuff being placed all around the camp, it's better, but still I think the straws they should be on a hay dryer or a haystack. But yeah, I was talking about the buildings or the housings where people can sleep. I should I have started this one up differently and started with more houses for the people. I feel they do complain sometimes about having to sleep around the fireplace, but I guess they also. My thought on this is that they don't know any better right now, or they probably do. But should I spoil them with placing down houses faster? I guess they will be more efficient if they have a nice place to sleep instead of sleeping around the campfire. But I feel like there's also a lot of resources going into the process of making the houses, unlike the mm, pelt hut. I need to place down a dryer for the hides or a pelt tanner to be able to make more leather. So that's another thing I will have to gather resources for and build up. So I'm not stressing the building of the sleep places for the people as much in the beginning of the game. I just kind of tend to make sure that we have enough of the resources and try to figure out how to best or do best with what we have. And I placed down two more of these straw huts, small straw huts, just so because straw we can get easily, and they don't require as much as maybe the pelt huts or pelt tents does. So yeah, that's why I chose those. They take two persons, and the pelt huts, the pelt tent, the one that I have already placed down, it takes three, I think. So it's not a big difference. But the difference you can see is in how comfortable or how much energy they get with sleeping in the place that you have set down. So that's really the biggest difference, I would say, of the housings. And I guess maybe I'm doing something wrong because it says that the pelt huts they should be easily built, but right now I have six leather and I have one rope. The rope is gone, and I do not have plant fiber to make, or I have three plant fiber to make rope, so we have one more rope now too. And we have some fine sticks, and we have some sticks, but and now the pelt tanner is complete. So yeah, that's totally not what I was talking about. But yeah, I, if you have any comments on how to start up a game better when you start with the limited resources, that I have, please do comment below so I can learn. And due to the progress of the game being kind of slow, it's I think that the the episodes of this Let's Play will be quite long. And you can see they need to work also to make the storage area. They need to remove what is in the storage area, and I also put up some log storage so that they can store the logs in one place. Kind of placed down a lot of them just because when I eventually reach the level where I have more houses and not spend all my resources on getting places to sleep for the people, I I will have them chopping down more wood to have more logs in the settlement. And yeah, more of these storage areas. I'm placing down more just because I want to keep the meat and the food stored in one place, just to have a better overview of how it is. And I know I could have the pit. I have a pit where I can build that one, but it requires sticks to make it. And right now I want to save my sticks to build the houses. So that's why I'm not choosing to play with them right now. But eventually I will put the food in the pits, storage pits, just so that we can store them better. Because the storage areas, as you saw, there was a rat in the beginning of the game crawling through the mud or the sand, and they will probably eat some of our food. And yeah, it's not the best way to store food, I guess, the way I'm doing it right now. So yeah, and I'm sorry that my voice is kind of messed up. I am having some sort of illness taking over my body right now. Should be sleeping, but my head wouldn't let me sleep. So I thought, why not comment on another video for YouTube? That will give me loads of energy, and I will have a fun time. So you have to bear with me while I fight through this sickness. It has been here for at least a week now, and I'm actually not feeling better. I'm feeling like it's going downhill instead of going uphill, and the body is getting better. But yeah, anyways, we have to build more storage areas, and I also think that, oh, you can see a rat. There's a rat going on the ground there. Bleh. I hate rats. It's down. Oh, I'm glad it's dark now, so we don't see the rat. The hunters can actually hunt rats so that they reduce the numbers that are crawling around the campsite. But yeah, I don't know if they eat the rat meat. I don't know if that is a thing. I don't really want to know either, because I cannot imagine rat meat being anything other than just disgusting. And yeah, we can also collect clams because we are close to the sea, and that is a nice addition to the food variety that we are providing for our people. And right now, I think we just have two people that are missing houses. Three, maybe. It's three. They are sleeping there, but if we no four. So yeah, we need to have more houses for them, but they're not that annoyed yet, I guess. And it's always a good idea to have more room for more people than you have in the camp, because if there are somebody showing up and wanting to join your tribe, well, let's invite them in. Yeah, down in the bottom of the screen, you have an overview of the knowledge, the groups, and the resources. I in the beginning when I played, I didn't use them very much. I used the resource information just so that I could see how much I had in store. But I haven't really figured out how the knowledge works in the game. If you are pro or do have any knowledge on that, please enlighten me so I can understand, because I do understand that they gain knowledge by performing tasks or yeah, doing stuff, and that yeah, like here somebody has improved the tribe knowledge, and if I go into that, I feel like I only see what her or what that person's knowledge level is now. I cannot see what improved and why. So, is there any way of telling that? Because I also see that when we gain knowledge, you gain access to more stuff, like either more tools or more buildings, and they probably work faster also when they have more knowledge. But I just wish that I could understand how this works so that I'm not so surprised when we gain new knowledge. And I also think that some of the knowledge is based off of culture, what or some of the things you can unlock is based off of the culture. And yeah, please do enlighten me if you have more knowledge on that also. So yeah, because I haven't got really much information in me on how this really works. Yeah, but anyways, I'm just rambling about today. But yeah, I'm placing down one of the pits now, or I'll place down more of them, but they take a while to get up, I feel like. And is that due to the lack of more people wanting to join us? Welcome. You're welcome. Please join us. Go do work. And yeah, it seems like that gave us the knowledge to make large benches. So yeah, that person, he came with some knowledge that we could take advantage of, and now we can have the large benches instead of just the small benches. So that is good, and welcome to our tribe. We do not have much, but we are a great set of people. Yeah. Anyways, so I was talking about the pits. I think they take a lot of time to build up. Is it due to the fact that we do not have the weaving techniques in? Because I think they are being weaved together in some sense. I guess maybe. Oh, it's up already. Well, that was surprising. Well, we'll store mushrooms in that one. Especially that's very good because we have like not one mushroom. Nice. Good choice. Well, anyway, we do have a lot, not a lot, but we do have some of the straw. So I think we will use this building to add more sleep, a straw pit hut. A straw pit hut. Straw pit hut? Straw pit hut. If you say that many times, I think it will become another word. But yeah, that one. It has room for more people, and that is good. And we need more sleeping areas as people are joining our tribe left and right. And yeah, I straw is easy to get, so that one will be. I think we will build a lot of things in straw in this area or in the beginning of the game. But yeah, I kind of also feel like I've said it before in this episode that there is a lot of nighttime. I wish there was some way of. I know you can skip the nighttime, but it didn't seem to work that well when I tried. And I just kind of feel like it's a waste to have just the nighttime. And I feel it's coming very often. And it's hard to place down stuff in the nighttime. And sorry, yeah. But we do have to have nighttime. So it's not strange that we have nighttime. It's just it's kind of annoying when I'm trying to focus on we have some knowledge improvement. And yeah, you can see here I where is the knowledge that has been it's easy to see here because it's just one knowledge, but if they have more knowledges, how can I identify what went up? And I know I'm sounding critical. I actually love the game, so it's just little details I'm commenting on and being kind of asking about. It's not ruining the game for me because I enjoyed. Like I said, I have probably 10 hours of recordings from one weekend. So I have really played this game a lot this weekend, and it's really, really, really enjoyable to play. But yeah, the nighttime it's always showing up when I want to do stuff, and I don't know if that is just. I think it's just due to me playing on such a high speed because I tend to slow down the game during nighttime also. Seems that I'm nocturnal and I'm building and doing stuff during nighttime, and during daytime I'm just watching what they are doing. Maybe it's all me. Oh no, I don't like it when it's all me. But if you have any experience with playing this game, do you feel the same? Is the nighttime occurring often, or how do you solve the issue with nighttime? Because they just eat and sleep and enjoy themselves, and quite frankly, I'm not interested in that right now. I when we are up and running at a better stage of the game, it will be time for me to watch them enjoy themselves. And yeah, we have more knowledge, and we have yeah. You see here, it's a lot of things that person knows, but and I was wrong about the pits. They do build up quite fast. I think I think it was something else that was taking time, or maybe I built the pits in the other game where I played in the rough conditions up in Norway. Maybe it was just because I was new to the game that it took a while for me to get the pits up and running, because right now they're building up quite fast. I'm an impatient soul. But yeah, no roads in this game. If you have seen my other playthroughs or let's play or like like Farthest Frontier and City Skylines too, you can see that I do love roads, but the roads are made up when people are walking in this game, so I don't have to bother with my poor road building skills or my love of road building in this game. So that's quite good, and it looks very nice when the game or the people make the paths where they tend to travel. So that is a good thing, I think. But yeah, and I think that my computer, I'm playing on a laptop, I think that one is kind of struggling with playing the. Yeah, we have the straw pit hut. I can't say that word many times. I don't know. Yeah, straw pit hut is up and running, and now we have just one or two person missing the housing. So yeah, let's just put up a small straw hut for that person. Maybe just put down two, or no, just put down one in the beginning to have room for the rest of the people. So yeah, I was talking about something when I got distracted, but yeah, the roads, it looks better. But it's a shame that I can't place down roads. I love placing down roads. And yeah, you can see we need more benches because a lot of people are just standing around, and I like to make a fire pit with the benches around. I guess that's not unique, but it seems kind of cozy sitting outside in the evening around the campfire, which has fallen apart right now. Or sleeping. It's one person missing a place to sleep. Poor him. Sleeping beside the broken fireplace. It's not the best place to sleep. I hope we can get him a place to sleep quite soon. Hopefully. But yeah, adding another pit because I want more food being stored in the pits, and I want to get rid of more of the storage areas. And yeah, the pits, they don't take the meat or the fish, or yeah, so not the dried ones either. So I have to have other ways of storing that eventually. But oh, look at the fireplace. Somebody has to fix. Oh, welcome, welcome. You should just get to work. I think we have a place building up for you to sleep also. So yeah, welcome to our tribe. We are we are struggling, but we are doing great. We are doing what we can with the resources we have. So yeah, it's been a while. I find it kind of hard making shorter episodes of this game because of the progress. So we are closing in on 45 minutes soon. And I guess if you have watched through all of this, I would like to just say thank you very much for watching. I will try to end this episode here now. We did a lot of progress, I would say. Looking at it, we have cleaned up the campsite, we have houses for almost everybody, we have some pits, we have dryers drying meat and fish, maybe. And we are living the happy life. So yeah, please do press the like button if you like this let's play, and do comment below if you have anything to comment on. Do subscribe to my channel for more exciting gameplay. I have other playlists also up and running. And I hope that you're having a wonderful day. And I wish you everything good. And we'll just hope that I'll see you again later. Bye.